Gary Schultz from Cyclone Custom Vans. Today we're making some custom lights here. You kind of see I laid out a bunch of circles here. The idea is I'm going to cut these out, and these are going to be lights in our van. I used this, here's my plan right here. You can see it. That's what it's going to look like. And I used this, I got this from Harbor Freight. It was $9.95. What a nice deal. It'll do up to a 13-inch diameter circle. It worked out very well for making this layout here. So I'm going to go ahead and cut. So we got these Bosch hardwood blades, 10 teeth per inch. So that should work out pretty good. I've been sanding on this for a long time. I'm using this 3M sandpaper. It works pretty good. Lasts a long time. And so I got that done. Here's the stuff right here. I'll show you. 3M Pro, longer lasting, works good. So I got this all sanded up. All right, so this is the plastic I'm going to use for this. It's just a light diffuser for a fluorescent light. So I'm just tracing the back side here as best I can. You know, if you lay your hand down in one spot and just kind of use your palm as a compass, it works pretty good. And I can see the spot through there. I tried a few different ways of doing this, and this was the best. So I've been just putting it up here, clamp it so it doesn't move on me. I'm trying to leave the line here when I cut. It ain't so easy always to do. If you kind of get over behind it here. So you can see it fits in there. It's way loose. I mean, I'm just kind of disappointed in how these are fitting. You know, I mean, it's fine. It'll work and everything. Just from this side, it looks okay. But I'm just not impressed with how this is fitting, despite the fact that I traced that really well. But you know, still later. It works. Here we go. How it fits. Pretty good, I guess. Let's see what it looks like from this side. So you don't see any of that. I still got some sanding to do in these corners in this one. So I'm thinking that I forget which way these go now. I gotta go look at my. I guess it goes like that. Straight. There we go. So I got these things just propped up. I found another pole that I could use that is pretty good. I think they're okay. We're going to cover up the old lights. That's the main thing. They look pretty even to me. It's hard to, you know, I'm just kind of eyeing it up here. But I think that's going to be okay. Okay. So, you know, these being curved like this, it's hard to find where it's straight. But I had this piece of trim left over, so that looks pretty straight now. So I'm trying to get the center here of this circle so I can scribe a circle inside. I think that's it right there. Say when. No. Okay, so I'm just gonna, it says to make a 6 1/4 inch hole, right? That's the diameter of the hole. So we are gonna put this at 3 1/8, which is right there. Tighten it down. And then we will, see, it looked like 4 1/8, didn't it? But that was because so that marked a pretty good hole for us. So that's pretty good. So I got that. Right? So that should be the ticket, right?
That's the outside ring or inside ring?
That's the inside ring of this one here. Shoot, I just lost my space. Arg! So I'm moving this from here over to here, and okay, so that's going to be here now. All right, I like it. Yeah, it snapped in there. So I just got to run this wire from here over to here, and then that thing's done. I was going to incorporate it into this business, but no, I'm not going to, no. I think these are just going to be white lights, and I'll make them dimmable, and we've got plenty of disco lights up in all these cabinets that'll shine on. We don't need all that. But I got these in, moved. I got the other two in and moved, as you could see, and so that's pretty exciting. I was kind of waiting to cut the big holes until I get, you can see the marks are there, but I ordered some other ones online, and I'm just kind of waiting to see. They're colored. I'm just kind of waiting to see how those fit. And I'm hoping they fit the same size hole, but I don't want to cut the hole till I know, are they going to work, and is it something I want in here? Okay, so I'm making this little part here, and I'm copying it to another piece before I mount this part in there. And what this does, so the 6 1/2 inch lights were not going to work. So now I'm putting in some 5 1/4 inch lights. They're actually 5 3/4 with the lip. but so I need a 5¼ inch hole instead of the 6 and I think it was 6¼ inch hole. So I just kind of whipped this out. It's not my greatest work, but I think it'll do the job. Check it out. And I think it solves another problem here too. And the other problem is, like, where do you you can slide that up like that. You slide it in right there. Get this on center with this whole business here, which isn't the easiest thing in the world to do, but once it is, kind of close now. Something like that. So then I'll mount these new lights in there, and then I'll shoot some screws up through here and here to hold this piece to the ceiling. Then it also gives me a wood backing plate to screw in right there and there with this ceiling part. It's kind of a nice wood backer, and I think that's all I need to screw it in. Yeah, so I'll put these new lights that I just purchased that are smaller. The reason the 6½ didn't work, so it's really hard to find a 6½ inch light that's colored. Okay, so I gave up on that. This light here is cool white. So I put in those other ones, and they were 4000K, which I thought would be close enough. It's not. So I bought some that are 6000K to match these. So I'll put those in here, and all will be well. And since they have kind of a lip on them anyways, it should be fine to be recessed even further in like they are here with this piece of wood. So that's my plan, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, let's try this again. Baby, you can buy dirt. I suppose I could put my X-Acto knife in this thing and cut it out. That'd be an interesting thought. Should I try it? Here we go. Let's plug this thing in, man. I just bend the clip and on she goes, just like that. Perfect. Well, last night I propped them up again, and I got them lined up pretty good, I think. And I tried them. It's all working. I kind of feel like I need to, you can see that white background. You can kind of see in there. I think I'm gonna paint everything white in there. But yeah, I think we're doing good. So they're both in. It's all working. I marked some holes. I use this long board here to make sure that everything's lined up with the fan here. And then I marked this right here. I think I'm going to put a hole there and a hole there. And lucky for me, this thing, each of them spans a beam in the van. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Hey, I guess that's it. Looking okay, I guess. If you turn out the light, you can probably see the oak better. But there it is. I kind of got a wild looking ceiling in here now. But okay, well, thanks for watching. This was kind of a big project. I still have one in the back to do here. I'll do that next, so stay tuned. We'll show you how that one goes. Should be a lot like this one, only bigger. So hey, Gary Schultz from Cyclone Custom, thanks for watching. See you next time.